Alright, let's go. These are the most difficult dragon encounters. Have you done any other? No, I haven't done any other. Why do you recommend I go and do? I can do a Crestwood one. I would heed your advice on that. I have to kill the dragon in Crestwood. Or I could go to Dragon Island, although I don't have any particular reason to go there. I think I have to go to the hinterlands for elven relics and fight the dragon there. I think this is done, isn't it? Pretty much done. Yeah, I don't have any reason to go to Dragon Island. So what dragon would you recommend? I would say I have to fight the dragon in the hinterlands for shards, the dragon in Crestwood for rifts, the dragons in Emprulion, and that's it. Those are the dragons I will have to fight. Well, you know, these are the hardest dragons. So, what do you say? Hinterlands or Crestwood? Hinterlands says Poncho, Strix says... Well, I would say the one in Crestwood at least seems the more manageable. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would agree with you on that. This one seems like the most manageable because it's isolated. All alone. Okay, then let's deal with the one in Crestwood and then we'll move on to the other ones. Shit. Hello Jason, how are you? Well, it's going fine. I haven't died for 2 months almost, I think. Or a month and a half. Well, I don't have any reason to go to Dragon Island. The only justification for killing dragons is that I need to close the rifts. That's... If I can seal rifts without killing dragons, or retrieve the shards, which are elven relics, without killing dragons, then I will do it. But if I cannot, then I will kill the dragon, because it is actively preventing me from fighting Corypheus to the best of my abilities. Ah, it's okay, Jason. I've been able to manage so far. Moving from the capital to another place really brought down the costs of living. And we shall see. The reason I'm streaming only on weekends now is so I can get even more money on the side, hopefully. I will give you an update on that in the near future. It shouldn't take long to find out. So why do I need to fight that dragon? The rift is right next to it. There is no way that dragon is going to allow me to fight it without... fight the rift without interfering. There is no way. They are too territorial. So I will have to kill it if I want to seal the rift. That's the only... the only way this is going to play. Okay, thanks, Asterix. Ah, great. Resistant to electricity, well, that means basically my main character is useless. An iron skin, I will keep my current potion setup, to be honest. At least most of them are at their full potential. Alright, let's deal with this bastard. You're scared? Well, I think I can. The Northern Hunter.
He sees us.
Of course he has. Shit, what is happening with the... Okay, there we go. The camera went berserk for a moment. Well, it's level 13. Is it that bad? Okay, I think I need to go in with the tank. Holy shit. That thing is ignoring the tank altogether. Okay. It's fucking ridiculous. fucking kill it!
Big heroes, us. That was great.
That is ridiculous. Okay, yeah, the focus abilities, that's where I really used them in as soon as I revived this girl. That was crazy. Well, I'm not trying to get experience out of these guys. Iron Bull, great. I just want to close a rift. That's all I really want. Yeah, but I haven't fought a single dragon before. I didn't know they were invulnerable to taunt. But it seems obvious they are. Which means my overall strategy is completely useless against them. Use blood magic. I would use necromancy. That would be great. Using that spirit mark on a dragon. Wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, a crumpled note. Dense League. Don't be so stingy. Give up the last of your rams if you have to. I'll be gone hunting for a week, so remember, bring the dragon 100 pounds each morning. That seems to keep the monster full enough she doesn't wonder what there is to eat inside our homes. Well, apparently that didn't work out. Alright, how the hell am I missing two landmarks here? The wyvern statues found throughout Ferelden were inspired by a legend that Andraste tamed one of the venomous beasts with her song. Not that I said legend, not the chant, for this is wild superstition. We must sternly remind the faithful that any of the story behind the ride of the Maker outside the Chant of Light is blinkered heresy, folklore, and nothing more, except from an unfinished treatise by Brother Regarin. 873 blessed. And now we can seal the rift, which is the reason why we are here, after all. Yeah, that dragon had all this under his control. So I won't expect the thing to let me seal the rift without a fight. Yeah, that intense dragon's blood, I'm sure, will come in handy. What I really need is fate-touched obsidian. Okay, I need to find the other landmarks, but I don't see where they could possibly be. You know what's really annoying? There is nothing here. There is something there. Yeah, if dragons are immune to taunt, then my usual strategy will not work with them. because I cannot kite the dragons. That is somewhat annoying. Which means I'll have to micromanage my other party members out of danger. Okay. No fate touched obsidian. Why is this even possible? Superb lightning run, great. Regenis cash.
There we are. Good find.
Okay. So I guess we're off next to undo that mission. Should I do this mission? Should I ain't care out what fucking humans want? I don't want to make them happy, that's true. Which is why I won't do these either. Brudulion. Slay a bunch of dragons, great. I'm almost done with side quest stuff. Only the hinterlands. Well, there was a spirit of command, was it, Strix, in the old village? That's the reason I went there. But I'm not going to start burning blighted humans just because some chantry sister wants me to. Unlock the final door. I'm missing 13 shards. Well, that is going to be difficult. Okay, let's get to the hinterlands. Let's get to the hinterlands for another. That will be a dragon fight without question. I don't have anything more to do here, do I? Supposedly I'm missing 2 landmarks, but I've done everything I can. Well, the only place I haven't been is this way. That be... Let's go that way. Could there be a landmark there?
Yeah.
Doubt it, but let's be thorough. Okay, thanks, Strix.
Yeah.
Well, then I shouldn't have much trouble fighting that dragon. The dragons that would be difficult to kill for me are spirit resistant and electricity resistant. Okay, there is a landmark. which means I'm still missing one. The Law Speakers Assembly. Litik. We've got ourselves a few months' work repairing the dam. The Mayor wants us to meet him at the Law Speakers Assembly to seal the bargain. He says it's where they shake on agreements, judge criminals, hold weddings, etc. Must have been an impressive ones if that's where they do official business. Note left by a stonemason. Okay. So I'm missing one location. Here. Where could that be? No, the only place I haven't visited is these. Or the dam. Could the dam not be a location? Well, these guys are bandits, aren't they? Let's deal with them.
One down!
That was quick. Yeah, I've seen that dragon. I've seen that dragon throw fireballs.
Stop pointing that at me.
What are you talking about? My weapon's nowhere near.
Your face. That sobby pity face. Why are you aiming it at me?
I know what occurred in the Fade troubled you. If you ever wish to talk...
It's nothing. Just scary, rubbish demons that are done. We got out. Mostly. There, talked. Now everything is good. Right?
Of course.
Good. We're all good. Phew.
Okay. Ha! I found a cave and the landmark. Alright, that's great. Yeah, I'm sure not standing around for that thing to pummel me with fireballs. That would be ridiculous. What is this cave? There is no entrance to the cave. Ah, there it is. Okay. Give me fate touched obsidian, you fucking bastards! I've collected like 1,000 obsidian already. Still nothing. I'm guessing another red Jenny's cache. Maybe not. Well, I'm running out of inventory space. Which means we're going to have to visit the Skyhold right after this, so I can become even richer. So I discovered a landmark and we're done with Crestwood, basically. And after I'm done with Crestwood, we can visit the Hinternets for another dragon fight. This time it won't be for a rift, but for shards, which are elven in nature, to open up that temple. Therefore, I am once again justified to kill the dragon. And I know it has to be killed because it attacked me on sight. I only tiptoed out of that cave, which means if I try to do anything more than that, it will rain fire on my ass. Wyvern's Watch. A mug and a bottle of wine indicate this sheltered spot may have once been a popular place to enjoy the view. Someone has carved Milton Blasloni in the side of the bench. Okay. Isn't that great? We are done with this place. Pretty much, I think. Anything other? Help the humans. What about the journal? Crestwood. Help the humans. What about collections? I couldn't know. This will tell me. I have found them here. The Emprudulion. Well, no wonder I haven't entered all the way. That's 7 here. And also in the hinterlands. Well, and the wastes? I haven't found 2 on the wastes. Isn't that interesting? How could I possibly miss any? Shit, this is going to be tough to find. Okay, how many am I missing? 7 and 4. That's 11, and these 2, 13. The 13 I'm missing. Fuck. Alright, let's go to Skyhold. Well, I definitely know where there must be shards both in what? Emprudulion and the hinterlands. But I have no idea in the hissing wastes. I have explored that place thoroughly, I think. And it's only 2. Fucking bullshit. What if they are in the underbelly of the dragon? That would be great. So you just fight the dragons. There is no other way to just attack them head on and hit them hard. And get away from their attacks, I guess. Occasionally. Yeah, there is not much strategy involved, but at least without pausing. You don't have much to do other than hit it fast and hard. That's it. I should also take this opportunity to send those bastards on more missions. Let's do that first. All right.
Inquisitor?
I have to say I was underwhelmed by what my hero failed. And look at this. Ooh, I'm not going to take the perk just yet. Look at that. Okay, let's see. Falling into place, we receive word from Lady Eustace Richelieu, who presumes more and more to speak for the Derroshier. She is also quick to use us and we, Josephine. Lady Richelieu letters follows. The Leandres are marginalized, although still active. A gracious act, but we will have to be more aggressive in the future if we are to encourage Lady Belize Thibault to pair her daughter wisely. Proper matchmaking can solidify a great deal of power. You, in your gracious service, Lady Richelieu. Okay. A letter marked with a Chile seal. It was an honor to fight alongside soldiers of the Inquisition. The demons stood little chance. You run an impressive army, Commander. Nothing seals an alliance like the ones formed in battle. We find similar victories together in the future. Hello, Sea-Wing. Yeah, we're still on the game. I'm still far from over, I think. Where is Liliana? What was she doing? Celebrate the dragon slaying.
It was interesting to see how much has changed in Halam Shiral. And so little. Madame Méprise is a fixture. The sun will grow cold before she retires.
Okay, word has spread out the dragon the Inquisitor killed. A note passed on by Josephine. Tell me you sent soldiers to collect the grisly remains. We have nobles clamoring to see the head up close. I should have anticipated this. Gawking is for peasants, but it becomes civilized when done with a glass of wine in one hand and a fan on the other. And another from Ferelden signed Herrin. My associate Wade is known throughout Thedas for his talent at capturing the glory of Draconic in the armor he makes. The scarcity of Dragon Scale means that Wade is all too rarely afforded the chance to work his chosen medium, but there is a solution. Wade shares his expertise with the Inquisition in exchange for the dragon materials collected so far. Let us set up trophies collected and put out the word. We're celebrating our Dragon Slayer. Fascinated nobles will do anything for an invitation. Wade and Herren are troublesome, but Wade's talent is undeniable. Send them whatever dragon materials are using ourselves.
To work?
I agree. I agree with that. That guy is insane, but he is definitely useful. The consequences of Blackpool's lie. Hunter Shade Draconlisk. What? Strange name. How much? Will take her 45 minutes. Well, I'm not doing every side quest, but I am exploring every single place. Sea-Wing. So it does take a long time to finish. Okay, finally I'm seeing a distinct decrease in these missions. Let's see. Dorian has completed his research using the Livara Loom and believes he has found a connection between Corypheus and an ancient magister named Sethius of House Amladris. This will be difficult to prove and may be of limited use, but it is worth noting that House Amladris still exists. Even the accusation that Corypheus and Sethius are the same person would be worthy a scandal in the winter, one that current members of the family might be desperate to avoid. Really, mods are actually going to be put to use? Send them the information as a gesture of goodwill. Let's see what they do with it. No, I'm not going to do anything positive for fucking magisters. They need to enter house as enemies. Sell the information to one of them. I don't want to make them weaker, because I actually want the enter to become more radical, more associated with the Venatori. Blackmail them. They would undoubtedly do the same to us if our position were reversed. Yeah, blackmail them.
Let us begin.
Why not? Seems reasonable. Alright, now I have to deliver. Well, there is one problem with mods and the no death rule set. I won't. It's not that I can't. I can do whatever I want, but I won't install any mods that change base mechanics of the game. I did that for Skyrim, and the result was a fucking mess. Although I wasn't playing in another rule set, but nonetheless, it did make the game unbalanced to a point it was very difficult to stay alive. So basically no mods for me other than cosmetic mods in any particular game.
Forts like this, who needs the view?
Alright. Time to deal with the inventory, isn't this great? Perseverance. Not good enough, but let's read. Inscribed in an unusual script, long have I endured as the world has endured, though time has worn the skies, it shall not reduce me, for I am eternity. Touching the wood gives a sense of devotion of unknown source. And now it shall be sold. Promise of the storm. Held high, fair on the arm, stands on end, held tight, fingertips numb, leaving a tingle others can feel in the wielder's touch for hours after. Unsubtle power like the storm that destroys the invading fleet, but also home and hearth. The will that commissioned this is forgotten, even more so are her enemies. Okay, another thing. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Two-handed weapon. Piece of shit. Two-handed weapon. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Nice. I love when things go this way. In death, sacrifice. Blight is beaten, and we of the Hammer of Underfells commit to this to memory, that never will their tales be lost, for without them the world was doomed. This is for a rogue. Nah, this is a piece of garbage. Another one. Hunter's coat. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this thing. I've forgotten too long to see why I still have it in my inventory. 12 magic defense. What? 12 magic defense? Well, that is not something you look down upon. Alright. Now we can sell it. Great. Moving on. Fire resistance, spirit resistance, barrier penetration. Let's set this. Ooh, superb ring of life drain. On kill. Plus 10% heal on kill. Nah, I don't like it. Unless I have something so shitty, well, that is a piece of shit. To attack, that could work. Yeah, unless I have something that is so fucking cheaty, I honestly cannot justify not using that. To attack, 10 attack, 2 heal bonus, 20 heal bonus. As heal bonuses by the thousands. You know what, let's give it to my character then. bolt resistance, electric magic defense. Okay. $20 max guard. Guard is gone. Iron Bull. Well, let's get to Iron Bull then. Shadow Strike. What is Shadow Strike? Static Cage. Toxic Cloud. Well, Toxic Cloud I know I won't use. Whirlwind. This is a two-handed ability, I'm sure of it. That, and that get sold. Shadow Strike. Okay, let's look at Shadow Strike. I want to see what that is. I'm intrigued. Ah, it must be from this. Yeah, okay, Shadow Strike. No one is using Shadow Strike. I can sell that as well. Static Cage. Can someone else get the Static Cage? Can another mage get Static Cage? Let's check. Is it possible for, let's say, Solus to get the Static Cage? It could be. But what would it replace? Well, his fucking focus ability. They're going to use that piece of shit. That thing could get me killed quite easily. Certainly substituting it for the Static Cage is an improvement, I would believe. Now what, I'm going to give Solus a Static Cage. If we can keep the Static Cages up, that will be awesome. Tear the Static Cages. That would be great. Yeah. Now you know, well, the problem is the AO, yeah, the friendly fire. This AOE has so much friendly fire. I'm sure it would be awesome to throw it on the head of some dragon, but that would definitely kill me. If the companions move into the zone of influence, I would die. No question about that. Die in an instant. So let's keep that ring around, because that ring is tremendously useful. Okay, what does she have? Well, that is 11 willpower. Okay, let's keep those upgrades as well. Sell the rest. Make sure I'm not selling anything useful. Alright. That quest is so fucking bugged. Okay, why? Now what am I going to... I was planning to do something. What could it be? Ah, yeah. The schematics. For a bow. Bianca, whatever. Don't give a shit. They're going to use Barrick. He knows it, I know it. Everyone knows it. All this shit I'll exchange for the very last mission. Really, see, when you think I'm a better streamer now. Why is that, if you don't mind me asking? Certainly looking at the chat all the time is not the answer. 7 utility. 8 utility. 8 utility. It is the fact that it's metal, isn't it? Leather, metal. This is cloth. Which would give me... Yeah, no, it's worse than that. How the hell do I have 42,000 gold? When did that happen? Alright. I think we... Yeah, I'm sure you haven't been here for a very long time. Well, I am glad you think I have improved. Certainly have tried to do better. So what now? We go to the hinterlands. I think there is nothing else to do, honestly. I need to hunt obsidian shards and rifts. That's... I'm wrapping all up so we can enter... Ah, okay. Yeah, I listened to Los reading his his way through Divinity Original Sin, and he was correct. When you speak a little bit slower, people can understand much more of what you're saying. So I've been trying to emulate his style. I think he just gave up on the game, or I don't know. I cannot truly go to his stream anymore with the new schedule he has up. Right, time for another dragon fight.
Nothing to report, sir.
Nothing to report except that there is a freaking dragon on the other side of this place. And you know what I found out? I am scared to switch to another party member in the middle of a fight. I am scared if I take over, for example, the rogue and try to get away, then she will die. And everyone will be fucked. I mean, Cassandra, will die. And we will all be fucked. Royally fucked. Okay, give me a second, please.